So, pet versus threat. I'm literally just learning about this term, about this phrase today. Dr. Thomas is the one that came up with this phrase. Go do your research, go look it up. But, long story short, an example of pet versus threat for me, I'm the type of woman employee that gets complimented on her looks, right? I get compliments on my looks a lot because when I go into work, I put that ish on. Okay, I give very much professional, very cutesy. And so going into the workplace, a lot of people are very nice to you on your first few days, right? Even the first few month or two. But for me, after that 2 month little cute trial period is up, baby, the hate comes out. And for the longest, I couldn't figure out why I was so hated in the workplace, in the workspace as a black woman. And this is not, the hate doesn't always come from people that look like me, right? It comes from people of all backgrounds, all colors. I've experienced it from black women, white, Korean, Asian, it don't matter. And so the term pet versus threat ties into how you can come on a job, and of course you have to be trained, you have to learn the skills of the job. And it's like, oh, she's a cute little pet, she's learning. But when you get that task down, baby, when you've been jotting them notes and you got it down pack and you performing better than the person that trained you, oh, baby, you're a threat. Now it's time to make your life hell. I'm going to make your life a living hell while you work here. And I've always experienced that for the dear life of me. I could not figure out why, because I'm not the type of person to go on a job, create mess, create drama, have a nasty attitude despite anything. Like, life could be kicking my ass and I'm still not going to come to work with a nasty attitude. So at my last job, as I started to turn into a threat, I used to get knots in my stomach, like these very uncomfortable knots. And it's not from me, having to use the bathroom or anything like that, but knots because I can feel the energy. I can feel the hate reaping out of your pores. Like, oh my God, you hate me so much that you're making my stomach get into knots. Why do you hate me? Because I'm doing my job, because I'm showing up to work. I'm able to make other people laugh and smile without even trying. I'm not the problem anymore. Now that I know the signs of the pet versus threat term, I'm going to remove myself earlier in these uncomfortable workspaces as a woman of color. And also moving forward, anytime that I'm uncomfortable on a job, I will voice that to you. I can be considerate. I don't have to be nice. But what I will not do is continue to allow someone on a job make me uncomfortable because you have no problem with doing that to me. So there's a weight and there's a tone to say everything corporate America is one big game, right? And so once you set those boundaries on the job and people realize, oh no, she's not the one to be effed with. You're right, I'm not. And if you have a problem with that, if I have a problem with that, then we now know what needs to be done. I'm going to remove myself because no job is worth your mental. No job is worth nothing.